Hey, hey,
It's the Royal Podcast.
what is it?
It's the Royal Podcast.
Whoa, what is it?
And all we do is speak Spanish.
Hey,
It's the Royal Podcast.
It's the Royal Podcast. Hey, get into it.
Yeah, you know what we at.
Hey,
Cause it's the Royal.
Yo, welcome back, all my kings and queens. It's the Royal Podcast, where I am one half of your host, Chavis Langhorn.
I am the cunning, smart, attractive, handsome half of your host, Amari Lewis. And what do you have on the champion's plate for us, Chavis?
Well, you know, today is our first podcast of the new year. So, you know, new year, same podcast for now. You know, some elements may change. We got some things planned for this year. Some great things. I think you guys are gonna love it. And yeah, so that's pretty much what we got on the plate today. It's a new year. So is it new year, new you, or new year, same you?
I want to say it's going to be a new year, new me.
Oh, interesting. So what new is coming, or what is new to come?
What's definitely new to come is I'm getting me an apartment.
Oh, this year?
Yes, this year or maybe 2022. Who knows?
I mean, I don't think you're old enough, but you know what?
You my business. Don't do that.
Oh, let's leave all these 2020 phrases in 2020 because
man,
you know it's 2021 as of this podcast. You know, and I feel like things are starting to look up. I think things are starting to get back to, I guess, normal. But it's been such a long time since we've had normal. I forgot what that looks like.
Right, especially with the pandemic last year. It's just not adding up. So
I mean,
but it's a new year, new everybody.
Yeah, you get a vaccine. You know, that's finna.
I'm not getting one of those.
Oh.
Are you gonna get a vaccine?
Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be my choice. So I think I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get it. But yeah, so if we got through 2020, I was surprised that we could all say that because 2020 was just so like
it was
awful. It was like historically awful year in history.
It really was.
It's just we got through it. So I think for me, it's gonna be New Year. Same me. I'm just gonna improve every day like I strive to do as usual. With that being said, there will also be new things coming to the Royal Podcast. We also have some goals we would like to achieve. One goal is obviously to gain more listeners. That's always on our goal list because we feel like the more people that listen to us, the more people we can affect positively. You know, hopefully the things that we say can. Hopefully our podcast is a safe space for anyone. Well, mainly teenagers, that's our target audience, but anyone can come and listen to and vibe, you know? That's number one, I feel like, for the Royal Podcast. Number two, I know that we are in the works right now. We're working on doing interviews, and we're setting up different things like that.
Different outlets and things that we can access to make the show more
what's the word you're looking for?
Right.
Well, like authentic or
appealing, interesting.
Appealing.
More appealing to you as a listener, you and your amazing self. We just want, a friendly environment. We want to make this a good show and hopefully be like Alex Trebek and go for 37 seasons. I'm not doing this forever.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to be running this podcast that much, past.
We just want to have a fun time.
Yeah, we just want everyone to feel welcome, feel safe, and, maybe learn something, maybe laugh, whatever we can do, we just want to make sure we can do it positively to affect you all.
Right.
Yeah, we're working on things to improve ourselves and to improve this podcast. That's our goal. That's pretty much our bottom line goal. we're trying to figure out ways. Well, we're not figuring out. We're planning and focusing on executing ways to make this podcast even better.
Okay.
Now, Mari, my wonderful co-host. We're gonna stretch that wonderful, but wonderful co-host.
Oh no.
What are?
Yes, sidekick.
What do you mean? You call me Robin? What you mean, Robin?
Of course, and I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Alfred.
Okay, Batman.
Batman.
What are some things you want to change or you want to see happen in 2021?
Flying cars. Obviously, well, let's play Two Truths and a Lie for 2021.
Why not?
Two Truths and a Lie. One thing I want to see is.
Wait a minute. How does that work? How you gonna play two truths and a lie if you want to see
two things that you want to see that are possible, and then a lie that's like completely not possible.
So two rationals and an irrational.
Yeah, correct. Right. Yes.
Okay.
Right, yes.
I had to make sure.
So I guess my two why am I telling you? I think I want to say what some of my three are would be. I want to see coal efficient factories. Because that's a big problem, but it's not. It's an underlying problem, coal efficiency and stuff like that. I want to see you lose weight, definitely for a fact, and then I want to see Jason Tatum win a championship like he should.
Well, let me give some context to those who are not familiar with basketball. Jason Tatum is Amari's favorite player on his favorite team. And back to your question, Amari.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think there is one irrational thing, and I think it's the Jason Tatum part. I mean, I'm not much of a scientist. I don't know much about coal-efficient factories, but I'm gonna give that a higher chance of being rational than Jason Tatum.
If you're
and
not...
also, I just want to say, props to you for giving me a goal to lose weight. But that's fine. Usually I would think it's offensive, but you used your caring voice, so I know you meant it.
I can't hold this in much longer. I'm your secret Santa. I'm the one that gave you the Weight Watchers kit.
What?
I'm the one that gave you the Weight Watchers kit. I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it in. I'm your secret Santa. I'm the one that gave it to you.
All right, let's stop the blasphemy for the people.
but back to basketball. If you guys don't know, Chavis Langhorne's favorite player is the all great and mighty LeBron James, the washed up LeBron James. Yes, yes.
You know what? I'm not gonna refute these claims today because it's our first episode of the new year, and I want to start off on a good note. So I'm not gonna throw any shade or shame. But since you did your little game, I'm gonna do it too. So you got to figure out what's the two irrational, I guess, goals or hopes of this year.
The one irrational.
One irrational, two rational. My bad. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. One is. I gotta think now. I'm right up myself on the spot. I gotta think about this.
Whoa, Chavis can't do it.
The coronavirus being under control, well, as much as we can. That's one. Number two is life will be semi-normal.
Mm-hmm.
And then number three would have to be we will have let's see, what do I want to see this year? Like, this is so many things.
Right.
Number three is I hope to have my car ready and running. So those are my three.
You know what's wrong with that is that spark plug it in and that spark plug it's that alternator the belt the belt timing,
the conveyor belt
the timing belt ain't on to where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
I can fix it for you, but that's gonna run you like $3,450. I mean it's gonna run you a little minute. But see, I can go up to the shop and go get the parts.
Okay.
And I can go fix it for you, but like I said, it's gonna run you $3,450. Parts and labor.
Parts and labor. Well, I mean, so which one do you think is irrational?
COVID's going to be under control.
I think it's not.
It's not going to be under control, no.
I hope. I hope it is. You know, I hope we can go back to living semi-normal life, even though some people may say, "Well, what is normal?" I mean, normal is not this.
Yeah, this is not normal. So,
So yeah, but on it like a more personal and serious note, I look to develop a like fitness plan. I know like in the past, like especially last year, I tried to develop a plan and like for exercising regularly, and
good, stick to it.
no, it's not because like I don't want to do it. That's part of it, but
Well, if you were watching, paying attention to our last couple of episodes that we've put out, Chavis is a procrastinator.
Oh.
So
haha. Shout out to episode what 3, 4.
Yeah.
I remember now. Shout out to episode 4. I guess I do procrastinate when it comes to my weight. Haha, rhyming words. I should be a rapper.
Biggie Smalls or Biggie Big.
Jokes. Oh, you call me Biggie Biggie, you Shorty Shorty? Alright.
Oh man.
That's actually
Shorty is
a rapper.
Right, Shorty.
That's where I got that from.
I don't care.
Nah.
You're not.
But yeah, so like I said, on a serious note, that's one thing I do want to work on this year, developing and maintaining and maintaining. That's the big thing about when people make New Year's resolutions. They talk about, oh, I want to go on a diet or I want to lose weight, but it's like, are you making a realistic plan or are your goals realistic? Keep that in mind, people.
Right.
Please keep that in mind, my kings and queens. I can't stress that enough. Make sure it's fine to have goals, but make sure that
your goals are
realistic
and achievable.
Yes. Give them also. We learned this in college and career readiness class about
that we took. Yeah.
About time. Also, pick a date, like a set time where you want to have this goal achieved by. Yeah. So that's one thing for me. Another thing is, I know even though we have COVID, each year I strive to be more social because I know I'm not the most social person.
Right.
I'm not. It's just how I am. I feel like this last year was a step up from 2019. So even with COVID, I was still more social and whatnot. I think that's pretty much it though for me, as far as things I want to.
Right.
Obviously, things like getting good grades, passing, all that stuff. That's just natural, you know.
That comes. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think that's necessarily resolution. That's something that's always on my mind. Yes. What about you?
Something that should always be on your mind.
Always.
But for me, I want to say I give you 3. I guess. Yeah. How many would you give me? 3.
I said like 2. But
2. I'll give you 2 then. Stop being lazy. Even though I've been saying that for the past 3 years, I am a humongous procrastinator, and I am very lazy. But I guess you could say that's one of my weaknesses, though. But when it comes to something that I like, of course, I'm going to strive and try and complete it as much as I can, which is actually, it's not bad, but you can turn that into, I guess you could say, a strength.
Okay.
From you being able to switch to one topic right over to another with no problem. Because multiple people have that, and that's going to be especially one of the skills that you need if you're going to get a job. Let's say that you're working at a fast food restaurant. They need you being the cashier. Next minute, they need you picking the fries up from the back, putting them in the...
Well, if you're going to need me to do all that, you better pay me to do all of that.
yeah. Money's involved, too. But, yeah, definitely stop being a procrastinator and stop being lazy. I guess another one would be gain some weight. I am 15 and I weigh 130. And
why is that an issue?
Because being skinny is not a good thing.
Well, are you comfortable?
I'm comfortable.
Is it about like how society perceives it, like how you're?
No, I've always wanted to be big.
Oh.
No.
I get what you're saying. I got you.
But I've always wanted to have meat on my bones because obviously I like playing sports, like playing basketball, and being bodied. I guess you could say bodied is when you get pushed out of the way when a person is driving the ball.
Or manhandled.
Yeah, manhandled. For me, it's manhandled or bodied because I'm so small. I'm 5'5", 130. So I'm average height skinny. But when it comes to playing sports, obviously I get pushed right out of the way, which I can learn how to stop that from happening even with my size. Okay. But still, I would rather have weight on my side to
Build up muscle.
I want fat then muscle.
Oh.
Everyone's telling me to build up muscle. Now I want fat then muscle.
All right, man. You know, it's interesting resolution. I do want to. I think we should probably further this conversation on another episode because things like that are very important to talk about. About like your insecurities or things that you want to improve on and stuff like that, and how it's okay to want to improve. You know, but remember, whenever you're setting goals or resolutions, make sure they're achievable, realistic, and you can achieve it in a certain amount of time. So with that being said, all my kings and queens, stay royal, stay loyal, and you can find this podcast
on Spotify, Beaker Podcast, Pocket Cast, anywhere that you would normally find it, except Apple Music. Me and Apple got beef right now. We're not on speaking terms, but
we're pretty much everywhere you can find a podcast. We'll probably be there.
Most likely, yeah.
With that being said, all my kings and queens, stay safe. Peace out.
Yo.